Hello, this is a cow, and I'm back again to color this Transformers page. Now, since the last video, I colored the background a bit, nothing fancy. I added some darks, lowered opacity of the same, lighter version of the same color, off in the distance, and I used lights and shadows for this Decepticon. Now to work on the sky. Magic wand tool, or just push W. Got that. And you want to keep some consistency, so you want to, we got a black and purple up here. Push X or this arrow here to switch the colors. You got one? I get the as dark or close to as dark as we'd like. Excuse me. Now I get the gradient tool. Well, we got a lot of space. Let's stick with the paintbrush. I don't like to use the gradient tool for a whole. You know what? I'll use it. Right click on the paintbrush. How do I have it? Starts at the top is light and it gets dark as it goes down. That works. Control H. Go back to our brush tool. Kind of pick off the darker area. Start making, well, take the light area. I don't know if it's going to work in this context, but like making lighter patches of sky at various areas. Take a slightly darker tone. No, that's not gonna work. They wouldn't have clouds or anything cloud-like. So I'll go to history and just undo those brush movements. Yep, that's where we are. Pick the color that's lightest, lower the opacity, try to get a blending effect going. Same on the other side. Even lower, because this is a pretty dark color, so it can handle that. Switch to pencil and add some stars in. Go back to the brush just for some variety. If I find a better way to do this, you can rest assured I'll let you know. Oh, opacity is too low. Then you can survive 100 on this. Yeah, I like the brush much better than the pencil. Still not quite what I'd like. I'll figure out what to do with that. It'll be better for sure. It's really a lot of rinse and repeat on it this time. Let me start on this panel though, the next one. That works. Take a darker shade of this building color. You don't want the buildings changing from all kinds of colors between panels. So we'll just keep the same one. I didn't flat that Quintesson flag. So yeah, it just got fired as a flatter. Let me take care of this. Lots of ways you can do it. Want to keep it technical. I'm gonna get the polygonal lasso and just kind of click around it. I could have used the regular lasso tool, or I could have just colored this with the pencil tool. Depending on the size and the organic level that it has, it just totally depends on which one you prefer. Back to the paint bucket. The quintesson, oh, a little lighter. I want it to look kind of an off-white. Quintesson logo. I think it's green. It's green. I've got my references. Quintesson logo. Okay, kind of that type of green. Make sure this is not the airbrush. You want to keep one of these regular brushes so it doesn't bleed as much. Well, you are watching something I should have taken care of in the flatting stage. But since I'm doing both, it's fine. I'm not really disappointing myself or can't chew myself out, because I guess I took shorter to flat, and I'm making up for that time in coloring. Back to this, highlight the buildings again, and finish off what I was doing there. Gonna put complete shadow on the buildings in the darkness. Is that too similar to the background color? No, it's different. Well, not different enough. Seeing as how I want to get this page done today, I'm probably not going to upload the continuation. I'll just upload a little talkover in the final picture. If there are any questions, of course, I'd be glad to answer them. Most of it is really just rinse and repeat. What would I do different? I'd use the color holds over here and make this central area closer to the flames a little brighter. What else would I do? Some of these panels, in fact maybe all of them, I'm gonna use the color balance to make them a little bluer. I think it's gonna look good on this first one. Highlight just this area. Layers, right here. Color balance. This is good if you're trying to do a sandy background or a nighttime. You can kind of change a reddish one. That's not what we want. I want it to be kind of, whoops, a little bluer. Something kind of like this. Can you feel that nighttime effect it's getting? But not completely blue. Well, actually, that doesn't look terrible. But I wouldn't go as high as that. Less green. Something along those lines I'd be sure to do. You can also mess with the hue saturation. And you can have a lot of fun with this. But thank you for watching. I'm gonna wrap this up. Maybe tonight I'm gonna upload the final parts of the video and just talk a little bit over it. But thank you for watching. Have a good one.